for solving the quadratic, we know for solving the quadratic equation, we have a quadratic formula, which we were discussing in the last class, that there is quadratic formula, and the formula is x equals to minus b plus minus under root b square minus 4ac by 2a. Okay, there is no proper situation where we will use this formula, because any quadratic equation, just the trickier one, the tougher one, or the simplest one, you can use this formula. Just you need to take out what is a, what is b, what is c from the quadratic equation, then you can use this formula easily. Okay, now in this formula, here only I am showing you there are three rules. Okay, just think about it. In mathematics, everything is allowed. Everything is allowed. Okay, allowed means while writing a fraction, your numerator can be anything, your denominator can be anything. Okay, two things we are having in any two things we are having in mathematics which is not allowed over here. That is zero in the denominator. You will never ever encounter zero in the denominator. In trigonometry chapter, zero in the denominator, we will call it not defined. We have also discussed trigonometry, and that time 1 by 0 we were telling that this is not defined. Not defined, because the zero in the denominator is not acceptable. Zero in the numerator, the answer will be zero. Zero in the numerator, answer will be zero. But zero in the denominator is not defined. Okay, and one more situation is there which is not allowed, that is inside the square root sign. If you are having a negative number, negative 24 or maybe negative 36, this is not allowed in mathematics. You will never ever get such situation where inside the square root you will get a negative number till class 10. Okay, so these two things are not allowed in mathematics. So we are going to say, by using this formula, this root part, focus on the root part. Your root part can be positive, can be negative. Yes or no? It can be negative also. Why? If I will give you such a quadratic equation, that is x square minus x plus 8 is equals to 0. Check it. Check it, the root part, just the root part. Just the root part. B square is just 1 square. Minus 4ac is minus 4 into a into c. A is 1, c is 8. So can you see we are getting a negative number inside the root? Can you see that? 1 minus 32, that is minus 31 we are getting, which is a big no over here. Are you getting it?
Yes, sir.
Okay, just a moment now. So you will never ever going to encounter this type of scenario in class, that your root part is coming as a negative. That is not allowed in mathematics. You will never ever get such quadratic equation which you will start solving and your root, inside the root you are getting negative number. Okay, so inside the root negative number is not allowed. So here we are having few rules which is based on this quadratic formula only. And one more thing, in class 11 you will be learning that when you are having negative inside the root, negative number, be it a perfect square number or be it not a perfect square number, doesn't matter. In case you are having a negative inside the root, that is not allowed. And in class 11 you will learn that this is nothing but imaginary number. This is not real number, this is imaginary number. Till now you have just learned real number. Every number in this universe is called real number. Now out of imagination, mathematicians has created few scenarios and have called those as a imaginary world, imaginary number. The way you have seen maybe Avatar movie, or maybe any movie which is completely based on imagination, that all of a sudden a creature is coming, started eating this, that and all. So that is completely based on imagination and we believe it. Similarly, mathematician has created a world, in maths, which is completely based on okay, their assumption, imagination and all. And we called is, okay, this inside the root negative number, that is called imaginary number, which you will be learning in class 11. For now you will never ever encounter this type of scenario, so just keep it in mind that this is called imaginary number, this is called not real. Inside the root negative, not real. Okay, now I am going to introduce you the formula, and just focus on the formula, that this formula came from where. Is it just came from the quadratic formula or not? I am going to write it. So the first formula says that if b square minus 4ac is bigger than 0, okay, then roots are real and distinct. Distinct means different. Think about it. If your this square root part came out, suppose you are having a quadratic equation, let's say, just a moment. Suppose you are having quadratic equation as a x square plus x plus 8 is equals to 0. Please check the roots by using quadratic formula, of course. Please check the root. It is, wait, I'm not able to write properly. Just a moment. X square plus x plus 8 is equals to 0. Okay, if we will use the quadratic formula, minus b, that is minus 1, plus minus b square, that is 1 square. Okay, minus 4ac, just a moment, no, let me make it minus 8. Okay, minus 4ac, that means minus 4 into a, and c is also negative, so it will be plus. Can you see what are we going to get? By 2a, that means just 2, we'll be having minus 1 plus minus under root 8 4 times 32, 33 by 2. Can you see your b square minus 4ac? That means the root part came out as a positive number. Can you see that? Can you see that?
Yes, sir.
Okay, your b square minus 4ac, that means the square root part that came out as a 33, which is a positive number. And hence we are able to write two roots. One of the root is minus 1 plus root 33 by 2. Another is minus 1 minus root 33 by 2. In class 9 only you learned that root 33 is a real number. Yes, it is irrational, but is real number. Yes or no?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, so two different roots we are getting. Yeah, two different roots we are getting. Yes, of course. If b square minus 4ac will be a perfect square number, then also we will be getting two different roots, that two real roots. Real roots, can you see real roots we are getting? Yes, irrational numbers are involved, but that is real number. Are you getting it, everyone?
Yes, ma'am.
Yes, ma'am.
So here from the quadratic formula, Abdullah, Inan and Amir maybe know this rule. The first rule came out from the quadratic formula. If your b square minus 4ac is bigger than 0, then roots are real and distinct. Just a statement, and we just say to our student, learn it. Learn it. From where this rule came? Okay. if you are getting it or not getting it, you have to learn it. But yeah, I am telling you, you need to understand it, that it is coming from the quadratic formula only, that if b square minus 4ac is bigger than 0, yeah, we can see roots are real. And distinct means both the roots are different. Okay, even if the square root number will come out as a perfect square number, maybe 36 or maybe 25, still we will be getting two different real number as a x value. Yes or no?
Yes, ma'am.
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, so this is the first formula. The second formula says that in case your b square minus 4ac is equals to 0, then the roots are real and same. I will give you one example. If b square minus 4ac is equals to 0, okay, rule number 2 says b square minus 4ac is equals to 0, then roots are real and same. That means roots are real number and both the root will be same. For example, x square minus 5x, no, for example, can you see this quadratic equation? X square plus 16x plus 64 is equals to 0. Let's try finding the x value, that means the roots, by using quadratic formula. Minus b, that means minus 16, plus minus under root b square, that means 16 is square, minus 4ac, minus 4 into a is 1 and c is 64, by 2a is 1. Let's do the calculation. So let's see what are we going to get. So minus 16 plus minus under root 16 square will be 256, minus 64 into 4 is what? 256 by 1, not 1, 2a. 2 into 1, 2, just 2. So can you see your square root term is coming out as a 0 over here? Can you see that? Can you see, everyone? The square
Yes,
root
ma'am.
term is
Yes, ma'am.
coming out as a 0 over here. And
Yes.
what are we going to get as a root? Your root will be, the moment you are getting a square root term as a 0, you will declare the root like this: minus 16 plus minus under root 0 by 2. Okay, that means minus 16 plus minus nothing is there by 2. Okay, so even if you will try just breaking it in two form, minus 16 plus 0, minus 16 minus 0, both are same thing. You will be able to just separate it like this: plus 0 by 2, or maybe minus 16 minus 0 by 2. Can you see you are getting the same minus 8 from here and minus 8 from here? Yes or no?
Yes, ma'am.
And hence the rule number 2. If your b square minus 4ac will be 0, then roots are real number, but same, both the root will be same. So the chances are you will be getting 2 over here, 2 over here, or maybe minus 8 over here, minus 8 over here. Is it making sense?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, when your b square minus 4ac is bigger than 0, then the roots are real number and distinct, means both the root will be different from each other. When the b square minus 4ac is 0, then you are going to get the same x value two times, because you will add 0, you will subtract 0, and you will be getting the same answer. Is it clear, Abdullah?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, the last case I am going to introduce, that is, in case your b square minus 4ac is coming out as a negative number, that means the roots are not real.
because that is beyond our scope, which is not allowed in mathematics. Okay, so far you have realized two things are not acceptable in mathematics. That is, one is zero in the denominator, other is inside the root a negative number. Okay, so I'm going to introduce the last one, which we just saw just now. X square plus x plus 8 is equals to 0. Quadratic equation. If you will try finding the root, you will be having minus 1 plus minus under root b square. B square will be minus 4ac. 4ac. Okay, 4 into a into c, here and there I have written, but we just need to do the multiplication. You can see minus 1 plus minus under root 1 minus 32 by 2. That means minus 1 plus minus under root minus 31 by 2. And we are not going to talk about it because this is not allowed in mathematics till class 10 at least. Okay. So the third rule says that you will never ever encounter this type of quadratic equation. I had given you for the very first time, you are seeing it, this type of quadratic equation which is generating a negative number inside the root. But to you, you will never ever solve any question where all of a sudden you will see a negative number came in the root. You will never get such question because we will not give you. Whoever will set the paper, whoever has just given the question, the NCRT author or RD Sharma or any other book or PYQ, nobody will give you such question where you will see negative inside the root while solving the quadratic equation. Got it?
Yes, ma'am.
So the third scenario, the third rule number 3 says that in case our b square minus 4ac is smaller than 0, smaller than 0 means negative, then roots are not real. And you can understand why I'm telling it's not real, because it is coming in the category of imaginary number. Okay. So there are three rules, Abdullah. There are three rules that if b square minus 4ac is bigger than 0, then roots are real and distinct. Do you have to learn this rule? Yes. Have you developed the understanding? Then only you have to learn. Otherwise, please don't learn. Are you understanding it properly?
Yes, ma'am.
Rule number one, if b square minus 4ac is bigger than 0, then roots are real and distinct. Real means real number and distinct means different. Both the roots will be different from each other. Next rule, if b square minus 4ac is equals to 0, then roots are real number and same. Both the root will be same, just like minus 8 minus 8. And the next one, if b square minus 4ac is smaller than 0, then roots are not real. From where this rule came? Quadratic formula. This all the rule came from quadratic formula. Okay, and this b square minus 4ac is having a name called discriminant. We will be calling it discriminant. The way you are having your name, the way I am having my name, similarly we will be calling this all together as a discriminant representing with b. Getting it?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, so yeah, this was the concept over here. Now we can solve first basic questions. So yeah, I'm sharing the screen and showing you some questions in another screen. Let's solve it. Wait. It's just linear equation started or what? Pair of linear, yeah. Yeah. Yes, Abdullah, at first you will encounter the basic question that check the nature of the root of the quadratic equation. So I'm just trying to take any random quadratic equation and we will be checking the nature of the root. Okay. For example, here question number 2 has 4 option A, B, C, D. Okay. Yes, the question is demanding for something else, but for now we will be checking the nature of the root for each and every one. So just forget about the statement, problem and all. Just focus on this 4 quadratic equation and let's check the nature of the root in each case. So the first one, nature of the root will be b square minus 4ac. Your b square is this, minus 4 into a is 1 and c is a negative number, you can see. Now you can understand 27 is square. Yes, you have to do it manually, but are you having the understanding that when you will multiply like 4, 1 and minus 15, it will be positive, minus will collaborate together and you will be getting just 60. And from here, are you getting that 27 is square plus 60 will be a number bigger than 0? Yes or no?
Yes.
Yes.
Okay, that means the first rule which says that the roots are real and distinct. Roots of this quadratic equation is real and distinct. Why real and distinct? Because our b square minus 4ac is bigger than 0. Our discriminant is bigger than 0. Hence, we can declare that the roots are real number and distinct according to rule number 1. Making sense?
Yes, ma'am.
Yes, ma'am.
Let's check the fourth one. D. D. Okay. We are just checking the nature of the root, nothing else. So b square minus 4ac we will be doing. B square minus 4ac. Please do it and tell me, is it bigger than 0, smaller than 0 or equals to 0? Please tell me. It is what? Is it bigger than 0, smaller than 0 or equals to 0? I don't think equal to 0. Bigger than or smaller than?
Ma'am, I got 1156 minus 1600.
Of course, we can see
So
the
it's
root
smaller than.
is smaller than 0. Negative number we are gonna get. Our b square minus 4ac is smaller than 0. Hence, according to rule number 3, when b square minus 4ac is smaller than 0, then roots are not real. Getting it?
Yes, ma'am.
Is it making sense, Abdullah?
Yes, ma'am.
Question number 5. Please read it and do it. The roots of this quadratic equation are repeated. Repeated means same. Is it same? Check it. Real and same.
Ma'am, repeated means equal.
Repeated means repetition. That means same. X value is 2 and again 2. -8, -8. 4, 4. That's called repeated, right?
Ma'am, I'm taking 8
Equal
common.
or same. Yeah. Yeah, equal or same.
Oh, yes, it's repeated.
Is it? Okay, 8x square minus 16x plus 8 is equals to 0. The moment we are finding b square minus 4ac, that means discriminant we are checking. Okay, our b square is minus 16 square, that is 256. And 4ac, 4 into 8 into 8. So yeah, okay, you will be getting b square minus 4ac is a 0. And hence, roots are repeated. Repeated means roots are real and same, real and equal. Rule number 2 says if b square minus 4ac is 0, then the roots are real and equal. It is true. Assertion is true. Reason, if discriminant d greater than 0, then quadratic equation this has. Is it true? The reason, is it true? Is the reason true?
Oh, no, ma'am.
It is not true.
Supposed to be
Discriminant
equal.
bigger than 0, then the roots are real and distinct. That you have learned. Okay, rule number 1 says b square minus 4ac is bigger than 0, then roots are real and distinct. That means d bigger than 0, then roots are real and distinct. Getting it? Assertion was false over here. And confusion? Please raise your hand if you are not getting.
No confusion.
Question number 44. For what value of a the quadratic equation this has no real root? No real root. Okay, what should we take as a value of a so that the quadratic equation has no real root? No real root means discriminant must be lesser than 0. That means b square minus 4ac is lesser than 0. That means yeah, b is minus 6 square minus 4ac, 4 into a. Be careful, your a is 30a. This is your a and your c is 1. This is smaller than 0. You will be writing by yourself because here you are not checking the nature of the root. Here it is already declared that roots are not real, hence find a. Okay, so we will be saying 36 minus 4 3 times 12. That means 120a. That is smaller than 0. This is not a equation. This is inequality. I am going to teach you something over here which will help you in AP chapter arithmetic progression and this nature of the root based question. Actually, this concept we are having in, okay, very basic concept is there, but this topic we are having in class 11, but the uses here and there you will encounter. So just a moment, I am sharing the screen, another screen. Today in this class, we are going to discuss inequality so that whenever you will encounter this type of situation, you will be confident and you will be able to proceed from there. So inequality, I am going to teach you, which is very basic. Within 5 minutes, we will be able to cover it. Inequality. There are 5 inequality symbol. One is this one, which is called as greater than symbol. You know this. Another, I mean 4. Okay, 4 inequality. Another is a smaller than symbol. You are familiar with this 2 inequality symbol. Next is greater or equals to. Either, this means either greater or equal. And next is either smaller or equal. These are the 4 signs we are having. The first 2 you have already seen so many times. The next 2 you have not seen, maybe you have not seen. So in case you are having x is bigger or equals to 2, and when we are talking about natural number, that means you can take x as a 2 or maybe bigger than that. Are you getting it? The meaning of this inequality symbol?
Yes, ma'am.
So when inequality you are having bigger or equals to, that means bigger or equals to 2 means 2 is also acceptable. 2 is also okay. And then maybe more than that. Similarly, if you are having k is smaller or equals to 5, and yes, I'm talking about natural number. Let me give you clarity. Natural number. So you can take k as a 5 or maybe smaller than that. That means maybe 4, maybe 3, maybe 2, maybe 1. Natural number, stop. Getting it?
Yes.
Okay, so this is the meaning of this 2 symbol. Okay, now I'm going to teach you how to solve inequality, because you know how to solve the equation. But here we will be discussing how to solve inequality when we are having this type of situation. Equation is fine. X plus 3 is equals to fine. We can say that x equals to 5 minus 3. That means x equals to 2. You have learned in class 6 or maybe 7 how to solve the equation, but inequality you have never ever learned how you will solve it. So I'm telling you, just solve it like a equation, exactly like a equation. Shift this 3 to the other side, you will be having x. Copy paste the sign. Bigger than 5 minus 3, x bigger than 2. Getting it?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, so we just need to solve it exactly like a equation, exactly like the equation. But there is only one case where we have to be careful. Okay, there is only one case where we have to be careful, and that only we need to discuss in this class. That means in case you are having, let's say your inequality looks like this, that 3 minus x is smaller than or maybe smaller equals to 8. And if you are going to solve it just like an equation, you will shift this 3 to the this side. That means 8 minus 3, you will be having 5 over here. Yes, you are correct. Okay, minus x over here. Yes, believe me, you are correct. But we need to find x. So we will be doing x, that is minus 5. But here we need to reverse the inequality sign. Reversing the sign means this sign will get reversed to this sign. Okay, it will get reversed over here. You can clearly see how we have reversed the sign. Why we are reversing the sign, I am coming to that point. Okay, but for now, please be careful whenever we are having this type of situation where we are multiplying or dividing the RHS by a negative number. Listen to me carefully. When we are multiplying RHS or maybe dividing the RHS by a negative number, then we have to reverse the inequality sign. When we are dividing RHS or multiplying, I'm writing over here, when we are multiplying or maybe dividing RHS by negative number, then we have to reverse the inequality sign. That means how we will reverse? We will reverse the sign like this. This sign will get changed to this sign. Okay, this sign will change to this sign. Greater or equals to will change to smaller or equals to, and a smaller or equals to will change to greater or equals to. So far any confusion? I am coming to the point why we are doing so, but so far any confusion? Okay, now
Can you explain it again?
I am saying the greater than sign will get reversed to a smaller than sign. Smaller than sign will reverse to greater than sign. Greater or equals to reverse to smaller or equals to, and a smaller or equals to get reversed to greater or equals to. Any confusion so far?
No.
When we are multiplying or dividing RHS by a negative number. Now, why we are doing so? Why we are doing so? Suppose we are having 5. Is it smaller than 10? Is it true or false? If I will ask a class 1 student that is it true or false, what the student will respond? Is it true or false? Yes, mathematically, is it correct or not correct? 5 is a smaller number than 10. Yes or no? It is correct. 5 is a smaller than 10. It is true. It is valid. Okay. Now, the moment you will add a certain number over here and the same number over there, it will become 5 plus 2, 7, 10 plus 2, 12. Still this sign is valid? Yes. Still this sign is valid. Can you see that?
Yes, ma'am.
If you will, if you will subtract same number from both sides, same number, you will be having 5 minus 2 is 3 and 10 minus 2 is 8.
No.
This inequality sign is valid? Yes, of course.
Yes.
Still it is valid. When you will multiply by a same number over here and the same number over there, okay, that means 5 2 times 10 and 10 2 times 20. Still, is it valid? Yes. Still it is valid. Can you see that? Do we have to reverse the sign? No, we don't. Okay, when you will divide by the same number, you will divide this side by 2 and that side by 2. Still your inequality sign, you don't even have to reverse and all. Still it will be same. 5 by 2 means 2.5 and 10 by 2 means 5. Still a smaller than sign is valid over here. Are you getting it?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, but I told you the moment you will multiply or divide by a negative number, in case you will multiply by a negative number over here and a negative number over there, you will be having minus 10 over here, minus 20 over there. Still this sign is valid, yes or no?
Yes, ma'am.
Minus 10 is smaller than minus 20.
No, ma'am, no.
Minus 10 is
But
not
I told
smaller than minus.
minus 10 is greater.
Okay, so you have to reverse the inequality sign. When you did the multiplication by a negative number, can you see that we are going to reverse the sign? And same thing will happen when you will divide both sides by a negative number. You have to reverse the inequality sign. Yeah, when you will add a negative number, you will subtract a negative number, that time nothing will happen. But the moment you will divide and multiply by a negative number, that time you have to reverse the inequality sign. Making sense?
Yes.
Okay, that's why I'm telling you that here everything is okay. You just solve it like a equation. Okay, just solve it like a equation without worrying about anything, and just keep on copy pasting the same sign. But okay, the moment you are just taking, maybe you are having x by minus 2 is bigger than 8, and you will be doing x and minus 2 will go to other side and will get multiplied just like a equation. Okay, here you have to reverse the sign. Why? Because we did the multiplication by a negative number. Making sense?
Yes, ma'am.
Is it clear to all of you?
Yes, ma'am.
Inan, is it making sense?
Yes, ma'am. Multiplying and division also, right?
Yes, multiplication and division, just that, nothing else. Okay, let's start and see the question. Once you understood, now you will be confident and comfortable with this type of situation, that yeah, you know how to solve it. Okay, here the roots are not real. That means discriminant is smaller than 0. B square minus 4ac is smaller than 0. We have substituted the value and then we ended up getting an inequality, which we have to solve further. So let's solve it. Yeah. So 36 minus 120a is smaller than 0. If you want to be on the safer zone, then shift this 120a to other side, so that you don't have to reverse the sign and all. Otherwise, if you are keeping this minus 120a to this side LHS, then be prepared that next time when minus 120 will go in the division, then you are going to change the inequality sign. So if you want to be on the safer zone, keep 36 over here, copy paste the sign, and 120a will go and add it with 0 over there. Making sense?
Yes, ma'am.
Yes.
Okay, and a we are just leaving over here, copy paste the sign, and it will be 36 by 120. Making sense? That means
Yes,
our
ma'am.
a is bigger than this. Just reduce it. 12 3 times 36. 3 by 10. Got it?
Yes, ma'am.
How do you find the value out, ma'am?
Here we are able to find the range for a. For finding the value of a, I believe more clarity is required in the question, that a is a natural number, a is what?
Okay.
Maybe integer or what? 3 by 10, if you will do the division, you will be getting 0.3, right?
Yes, ma'am.
So the first possible number, a is bigger than 0.3. A is bigger than 0.3. Okay, on the number line, 0 is here, 1 is here, and a is bigger than 0.3. That means the first possible value for a can be 1, right?
Yes.
Okay, more clarity is required over here, that we must take, because a can be negative, can be positive. Bigger than 0.3, yeah, only this possibility is coming, that it can be 1. It can be 1, it can be more than 1, anything. It can be 2, it can be 3, it can be a decimal number also. Okay, but if we are talking about just whole number, then the first possible value for a is 1. Getting it?
Yes.
If we would have solved that way, Okay, if we would not have taken this 120a to the other side, then do we have to reverse the sign? Yes, then we do have to reverse the sign, and believe me, you will be getting the same answer then also. Okay, you will be getting something like this. Here method number 2 I am writing. You will be getting 36 minus 120a is, you are having 36 minus 120a, that is smaller than 0. You will be shifting 36 to the other side, just like a equation. It will be just minus 36 on the other side, and here you are having minus 120a, and the sign you will copy paste because you have not done the division or multiplication in RHS. Now you will shift this minus 120 to the RHS, and this time you are going to divide your RHS by a negative number. So you have to reverse the sign, and this sign will get reversed to this way. Okay, this way. Can you see that? And it will be 36 by 120. And in both the cases, we are getting the same result. Can you see, everyone?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, so anyway, just do it in AP chapter. Also, you will be able to use this logic, and here, yeah, very often you will be able to use it. So yes, yes, Abdullah, for you, let me tell you what you are supposed to do. You have to do NCRT, the third exercise